Hey everybody, it's Taylor with Boydston Grove, and today we're going to show you how to make this tic-tac-toe game that you can take on the go. Let's get into it. Make sure you stay tuned to the end of this video because we're going to have our very first giveaway on this channel, and I'm going to tell you a little story of how I quit YouTube exactly 1 year ago.
I don't believe you.
Now this tic-tac-toe makes the third time that we've made tic-tac-toe on this channel. The first one was a little handheld game. The second one was a really nice purple heart game. This one is going to be kind of a matchup of when I did the triangle peg game and a tea light candle holder that I made. I'm going to put those two together and see what we come up with. I started with a scrap of cherry, but any 3/4 inch material will work just fine. I know cross-cutting like this isn't the best idea. I only feel comfortable doing this because my piece of cherry is so short and I'm keeping all my pressure on the piece against the fence. Once I had two 5.5 inch blocks cut out, I used the table saw to evenly score the top of one of them in the tic-tac-toe pattern. I used my Craig multi-mark to mark the center of each square. I'll leave a link to this handy little tool in the description below. Then I made a reference mark on my 1.25 inch Forstner bit and used it to drill about 1/4 inch down on each of the marks of the wood. Now, you can stop right here, put some finish on the board, cut out the game pieces, and be done with it, and it'll be perfectly fine, and it'll be something really quick that you can batch out for your friends and family. Or, you can do what we're gonna do and take it up a notch.
He's taking it to a whole other level.
Next, I took the second piece of cherry and wallowed out most of the material using the same Forstner bit. Everyone asks about my sketchy router setup. Well, here it is. It's actually pretty stable. Using a makeshift fence, I cleaned up the inside edges of the hollowed out piece of cherry. Then I used my plunge base to clean up the rest of the inside. Last but not least, I put a chamfer on what will be the outside edge of both pieces. And that completes our shady router work. After a bunch of sanding that I'll spare you from, I lined the bottom of my little cherry box with some self-adhesive felt. I'll leave a link to the felt that I used in the description below. I used Odie's oil for the finish, and then I drilled out the 4 corners of both pieces to recess some little earth magnets and glued the magnets in place with super glue. To make the game pieces, I cut some 1.25 inch dowel to 1/2 inch thick biscuits. You only need a total of 9 pieces for this game, but I cut a couple extra just in case. After they were sanded, I used some rubber letter stamps to stamp the pieces with the X's and O's. I'll leave a link to these stamps in the description. I decided I wanted the letters bigger, so I sanded the paint off and redrew the X's and O's with a paint pen, and then I sealed the pieces with more Odie's oil. Now before we take a look at the finished Tic-Tac-Toe game, I want to tell you about our contest and tell you a little story about how we got to where we're at. Almost a year ago today, I loaded up what I thought was going to be my last video on YouTube. Up to that point, we had been doing YouTube for a couple years, and it was just kind of discouraging because we were a little under 500 subscribers, we weren't getting a lot of views on our videos, and I didn't really know what I was doing wrong, whether it was the quality of the projects or the quality of the videos. I just was kind of stumped.
That is so sad.
So as the last big hurrah, I put together all the Christmas projects that I had been working on for a local Christmas market and made one big video that was our 5 Christmas projects that sell video. But within a week of this video being posted, we hit over 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, we became monetized on YouTube, and we became Amazon affiliates. It was amazing. This was just the boost I needed to keep going. And now here it is, almost exactly a year later, and we are just about to hit that 10,000 subscriber mark. Now I know to a lot of the bigger YouTubers, 10,000 subscribers is a drop in the bucket, but to me, it is a major milestone. So in celebration of hitting that 10,000 subscriber mark, we are going to have a random drawing from all our subscribers and have a giveaway of a bunch of items that we've been collecting over the last couple months. Now you don't have to do anything to be entered into the drawing other than being subscribed. So if you're already subscribed, you're good to go. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button so you can be entered into the drawing. And I just want to say a big thank you to all of you who have subscribed, watched our videos, and just stuck it out with us. I'm really excited about this upcoming year. I got a lot of cool projects in mind, and I just can't wait to see where we go from here. Now back to the build. Alright, our travel tic-tac-toe game is finished. Let's go over a few of the details real quick. Number one, as you can see, I sanded off the original paint and repainted, but because this is end grained, I couldn't get all of the paint out of each little piece, so it looks a little messy, but fortunately the game pieces are the easiest to remake, so I can always just cut a few more and repaint them. These little games make a great present for family or friends this holiday season, and when you make it out of a hardwood like this cherry, it really looks like a nice, elegant piece. And you can go as far as you want with it. Like I said before, you could just stop right here with just the game board and the pieces, or you could go the extra mile and make the little lid to go with it. Like I said, this is our 3rd tic-tac-toe build, so I'll leave a link to the other 2 videos in the description. Make sure to check those out, and then let me know in the comments below which one of the 3 is your favorite. Thank you very much for watching, be safe, and have a great day.